Hello, David Bradley here. Thanks so much for being here. Excuse me while I just, I'm just trying to shift. Oh dear. It's funny how sometimes you try and do a little something and it turns into a mess. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Here. Frogger. We're not playing Frogger. I'm just letting this kind of do its thing and test this 128. Well, I think I remember, or you might remember, that I said that in the garage, while I was searching for pets, I found, well, what I think is another Commodore 128. I have not opened this box. I don't know when it was last opened. I have no clue. So I'm going to try and set this down gently. It feels very heavy. Now, who knows? It could have something completely different. But, well, it is different. Not completely different. Here is a cable. It is. It's a cable. It might be good to extend a joystick connection. It has a joystick thing. It has a joystick thing. It might. I suppose if I was brave, I would test it. It seems to have all this stuff. Now, one thing though, it has its ends around it, surrounding it, are metal, which means indeed I'm going to turn this computer off before I attempt to use this. Sorry, this drive. Oh, okay, I'll close the door. Before I attempt to use this, I wasn't trying to do. Oh, it won't fit. It'll fit in port 2, but it won't fit in port 1. Oh, dear. Oh. Why, when things happen, do I think of the show Modern Family, where you just make some little quick something and it just turns into a mess. Okay, so I cannot plug that extension thing into joystick port 1 because it's a little bit of the case that gets in the way. But I think I need that. Let's see here. Can I play? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? How could these cables get so fouled up in no time at all? All right, I'm going to try. All right, you know what? I can't do it. I can try with this thing to get this guy across. I can. Be brave, be brave. Be brave. See, these people don't always go down at the same time. Okay, they're coming up. What happened? I died. Okay. I can't really test that cable. It's not happening. It's just not happening. So, never mind. So, this 128 is gloriously clean. In this box is another 128. The styrofoam is good. The box is not terrible. But oh my, this is yellowed and quite filthy. The bottom doesn't look bad. Made in the 9th month of 1985. Attempted repair by unauthorized person. Voids the sacred warranty. But does it work? That is important. Just a moment. Whoa! Don't worry. That won't hurt anything. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to unplug the power. I'm going to unplug this. I'm going to unplug everything. Oh boy. And Frogger 2. I'm not going to set this 128 on the floor. I will set it up there. And this one, which just went for a bit of a... I set it up right where it should have been fine. Is the power switch on? No, it's not. Should have been fine. It wasn't fine. It went flat. Does this have anything to do with whether it will work or not? I would like to think not. Alright. Video cable. Let's turn it on. Okay. That is 128 mode. Good. We'll push down the Commodore key, press the reset button. And there's 64 mode. Isn't that magical? And just because we're here, and we can, and how? How could cartridges go missing? Oh, there we are. Just because we're here and we can, we'll plug in Frogger. See if it comes up. Ooh. Well, sort of. It's funny with cartridges. Sometimes they just do weird things. Anyway, it did come up. I'll grab our friendly neighborhood Epix 500XJ. We'll go for port number 1 and press F1. Now, one thing about this, okay, the SID chip in this is either there's something wrong because I could barely hear the music at all. Okay, here's my moment. I missed! Oh, it was the crocodile. Okay, definitely in this one, the SID chip has issues, I would say. So I'm going to take this out, this cartridge, and I'm going to put in this cartridge, this little dude, that has a diagnostic-y thing about it. It's in, turned on. And I'm sure we're going to find out that the SID chip, it might work some, but it's not. It's not okay. Anyway, while I'm here, I'm going to go farther down into this box, pull out more things. Oh yeah, including, but not limited to, a cable. This was the cable that would go from the 128R modulator to the television, if you were doing that. Okay, we're about to hear the sound that isn't working. Yep, the sound chip is bad. Oh, I heard just a little hint in the back. It's bad. Anyway, another cable. Always good to have cables. I like those cables. And then, oh look, the TV switch. Oh, it looks lovely. Like it's never been used. And it's funny, some people will of course refer to these as, oh, you gotta get the RF modulator. It's not an RF modulator, it's a switch. It's a switch. The RF modulator is built in to these machines, and probably the least used and the least tested part lately of any of these. And here is a beautiful, well, somewhat filthy, somewhat dirty, somewhat discolored 128 power supply. Yes, this has seen better days. It's a funny thing because the other box that I'm going to get rid of was ruined by water damage, but the 128 inside was lovely and it's fine and it's dandy. And this box is pretty fine, and this 128 is, well, it looks like it's been well used, and certainly there is discoloration, and I would bet, but I don't know for sure, I would bet that whoever had it perhaps was a smoker. Perhaps. Alright. So I'm going to plug in this power supply. I've never really had one of these go bad. These, of course, they even have a fuse in the bottom. It feels okay. I don't have a tester for it. I do for the 64, but I don't. I would be shocked if there's anything wrong with this. The power switch is off. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. The power goes in. The power goes on. Up it comes. So we do have two 128s here that are somewhat working. The other one better than this. The SID chip, even if it's not there. Or is there anything else? There's nothing else in this box. This box is a little bit dented. Oh, one thing I should look at. Ooh, when I have a moment. And by the way, this one, ta-da! There it is. This one was sold by Zellers in Canada. And whenever it was sold, and I don't know when that is, it was $479.99. And there it is. Now, oh, I know what I was going to do. Excuse me. Oh, let's see. Oh, maybe it's over here. Oh, serial number. So the serial number, if this is the right machine, ends in 4729. All right. Well, let's move this here power supply. Let's pick up this machine that's still running through things. And it is indeed the 128 from the box, 4729. Anyway, it will need some cleaning and obviously some sort of SID chip. It will. One thing I suppose we could do is turn it off. Pull out the diagnostic. Let it start up. Test the keyboard, which does seem, oh, I could type. And run. And there it is. World of Commodore, World of Commodore, World. Which is the key that slows this down? Not the control, not the arrow. Deep, down, hold, caps lock, down, oh, oh, no scroll. Hey, cool. There it is. World of Commodore, no scrolling. Maybe that's what they did. Oh, no, okay, okay, so the Commodore keys will slow it down. The no scroll key. We'll stop it. Epic. So 128 works. Box is kind of bent because it was in a pile, and what happened is on the bottom of the pile there was some other stuff, and then this box was kind of stuck across because this kind of is the same size as two 64s, so there were two 64s sitting on this. Obviously things got a little bent. Anyway, so we mostly have, well, we have a working 128, just no sound. Things happen. Let's see. What kind of screws does it have? It's got the Torx ones. No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh, it might even have. Excuse me. There were also, besides Torx screws, they made Torx security screws. And no, these are not them. Okay, Torx security screws have a little dot in the middle, just to make it tougher. Anyway, so we continue to explore the contents of the garage. Here we have a 128. And I'm not going to open it up now. And certainly this keyboard. Oh, look at that thing. Oh. This keyboard will need, like, the actual keys are filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy. I'm not sure if they're yellowed or filthy. Or both. We will see. Well, that's all about how to say about that at this moment. That's the two 128s from the garage. And there's more stuff from the garage to look at. To maybe 3 1541s. And I should make another trip back in there and see if there's anything else lingering that I haven't found in the area before I continue more working, more excavating, etc., etc., etc. All right. And I realize, yeah, I've got to tidy up in here and make notes on things. And put things in boxes and continue to fill up the box room. So, thanks for coming. I'm intrigued to figure out which 6526 chip is bad in that other thing, and also see, is there a SID chip? I think there's a SID chip in here because I just heard the hint of sound. Anyway, always a mystery in the box room. Oh. So, thanks so much for coming. Bye for now.